Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's on. So, hello, everybody. It's Twins here, and yeah, I've recovered. I'm alive. I lived. um, so even though I recovered, I still feel fairly weak, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna go on for a good while. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna go back to streaming. Although they're gonna be a little bit less energy filled, so I guess it's more of cozy streams for now. Not maybe not cozy, but definitely a lot calmer. So I'm here, and I have to, I think, talk to her. Chain the Knife. No, I have to talk to someone named Chain. Chain the Knife. I don't think that's you. It's by maybe this. No, it's not her. Wrong person. Wrong way. Oh, maybe over here. What are you doing all alone here? Wait, is there even any stairways? No. Juju. Juyeon. Chilies. I feel like I'm just avoiding the whole general area. Why? You're back up there. Okay. How? I don't even know. Where'd you go? You're. Oh, there's a little stair. There are ladders over here. I didn't know that. Hello. Bing, bing. You know what? Let the show begin. Oh, here you are. I think that's you. Yes.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens.
Excuse me. Are you Chang the Ninth?
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Oh
Go
yeah.
on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books.
What happened?
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me.
Oh,
To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
it means you said you lost your book collection.
Wrong. That was my
Oh,
life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone.
ooh,
Gone, I tell you.
that must have been terrible.
It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title
Oh,
I
hey,
haven't
Leon.
read in a long
Welcome to
time.
the stream.
You have good taste, my boy.
It's just gonna be a very low energy, I guess people call it comfy, cozy streams or whatever. We're just going through quests and such so I can finally catch up on what Genshin has now. I am so far behind, as you can see.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels
Ooh.
and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much
He
I
has
owed
it!
the money.
He has it! Wait.
You mean you still have it?
He might not let us borrow it.
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang.
Uh.
You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not?
Core
Sure
lapis.
you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
70%?
I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Beat him up! We gotta beat him up.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Why do I feel like he has a cat face?
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age.
Hmm?
Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Beat him up! He can't report if he doesn't come back.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Wait, give him a minute!
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
This poor man.
Years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Look for after he left with the book. He's probably reading it somewhere, right? Yeah, he's in the village. This poor old man. He, like, lost everything in his life. Well, everything that... He... Actually, yeah, he technically lost everything. Because not only did he lose his book collection that he's been, like, doing his whole life, but also because, like, he pretty much has no money now. Oh, yeah, he is reading it.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
One track mind, he's stuck in a book.
This book is so highly sought after.
that bossy guy back in at Chang's. Sounds like he's working for a Gentry Maokai.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
So I guess we're scrapping Operation Liu travel guide.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
Now that caught your attention.
So now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
Wait, so does that mean you already have a plan?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a
Okay.
second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the goofball
Oh.
clan. Would you lack a
She's everywhere.
to make up for in guts? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
It's just 3 of
I may
them.
be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Fight! 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 We're setting fire to the whole village. Come on. Boom. Boom. Hello.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Over here. Blink.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
So you are a vision bearer.
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maotai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liu Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea
Possibly.
works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow. So that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
And we lost him.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
Sure, but first let's help Chang.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to use an ugly nickname for him. From
Okay.
now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Lies. Lies. As an avid fanfiction reader, that is lies, even to yourself. Okay, where are we going now? It's all the way over there, so... Oh, okay. We go over here. Hmm. Oh. Oh. I thought a cutscene was popping up. Okay, it's all the way over there. Let's go. Hello? Ah. It's this guy. Wait! He's the enemy! No, he's not. He's a guard. Monster merchant here for a meeting with... I'm just gonna say them VIP.
How strange. You're not on the guest list.
Dang!
The master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Genshin has a story. Oh, hey!
What is it?
The master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
Hi, Elne. Or El. Hi. I think you were in Yashi's stream? Or, well, my last stream as well. But hi, welcome back. I hope you guys have been having a good day so far. And yeah, as you can see, I'm finally recovered. Although I still feel pretty weak, so in these next couple of streams will probably... Yeah, I knew it. I knew I recognized the name. So these, next couple of streams, maybe a couple weeks, it's gonna be pretty low energy for me. Or for the most time, it'll be low energy, unless I suddenly get a bout of brain work with me. My brain stopped working. Hold up, I am missing a word from my vocabulary. Low energy. Let's just say I'll be low energy most of the time. So pretty. I guess it's technically called comfy or chill streams for now. So yeah, I'm just following along with the story.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Oh god, we're keeping up with the VIP thing. We're in for it now.
No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Would you like to explain these extra fees you are incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
I feel bad now.
My master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
Thank you very much, Elle. I highly appreciate it. Let's see. I was just bluffing, but you did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
Vales puro queso. Paimon? Puro queso. Why do I think you're? Are you referencing Paimon to being emergency food? Queso. Why? Isn't that cheese? Again, I'm not the most fluent in Spanish, even though I should be. I'm thinking of probably brushing up, like, I'm thinking of possibly relearning Spanish, but at the same time, I'm currently trying to learn Japanese with Hyun. uh, anyway, seeing my music in question must be one of the. This cool? I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinue kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Well, two kiosks. Hopefully, we're fine. Oh,
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I really like how Genshin does fur. I really want to learn how to do fur. Like, I'm hoping that there's a tutorial somewhere on YouTube on how to do, like, low poly fur. It's just a random thing. Cause, like, in case you guys don't know, I'm into, like, 3D and game design. 3D animation and game design. There we go.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Okay, so pretty much the story of Genshin is one sibling of your choice is pretty much set on a journey to help to find their other sibling because their other sibling's missing. Um, Along the way, they kind of end up getting involved with like each nation's like major problems. Like in Mondstadt, it was like since Mondstadt is like the intro nation type of thing, you have to like help Venti, which is the god there, to like save Storm Terror. Is that his name? Is that what the locals call him? It it forced. I'm assuming it forced you to raise the world level or something like that. I think that's what I'm assuming on your previous comment. But anyways, yeah. So in Mondstadt, you have to help the air god, aka the animal archon Venti, uh help save his dragon friend, and in in this current nation, you had to help. In this current nation, it was kind of like a murder mystery where you had to figure out who the killer of the god is. I'm currently on the third nation, which is the electric god, and I haven't gotten that far into it because I kind of had to complete these other smaller quests to continue. And as for the rest of the story, I have not caught up. So if you wanna know what happens, I guess you can follow along my Genshin streams to gradually figure out. I don't think you have to literally pay to continue playing or leveling up your character. It's just like if you want extra characters, you would have to either earn the gems through quests and events or by at your own risk the gems. But yeah, I mean it's not that hard. It's just either you're dedicated or you pay for it. One of those two things. For okay, where
Your cuisine is disgusting.
what'd you say about this country? What'd you say? Did you say the food is bad? How dare you? The food looks delicious. She has no taste buds, I swear. Oh yeah, so like after the electric, there's another quest involved here in like the Rock Nation, and then there's a fourth nation that's out already. That the god is about nature and wisdom. Well, I mean like in the Wind Nation, the animal Archon, it's all. I passed them, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. So in the Wind Country, the Animal Country, it's all about freedom. The Rock Country, or Geo, it's all about contracts. The Electric Country is all about eternity, and the Nature Country is all about wisdom and knowledge. I only know that you have Noel and Fischl among your characters. Yeah, they each have their own little mini hangout story as well. If you ever get curious, I recommend going back into Genshin. You absolutely do not have to play. You do not have to pay. And anytime there's like a new 4-star character, you have a chance of winning that character through just playing the events all the way through. So yeah, I mean Genshin's fun. I plan on starting to play Honkai Impact too, and then there's Honkai Starwell that's gonna come out this month. They have a cute little dragon girl, and I want her. I want her so bad. She's so cute and mischievous and adorable. Oh, she's just cute.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Well, we know what Gentry Mokai is up to. Oh, by the way, there's like a whole meme. Like it's like a very sad meme or trend going on where like people who like make comics and stuff of Genshin, they write that the traveler, aka the person you're playing, uh, pretty much every country is taking advantage of them because at the end of their quest, like once you do the entire story of the country, nobody knows anything about your siblings. So you pretty much help them out for nothing. I mean, sure, you made friends and stuff and all that, but the main goal is to find your sibling. Or in this case, since I chose the girl sibling, your brother. By the way, a lot of people say that the girl is a lot better at being the villain than the brother. I just chose her because she looked a lot like my persona when I first chose her a couple years ago. So there's, yeah. Oh, your PC didn't run Honkai? There's no way to like lower the graphics of Honkai or anything like that? I got lucky with getting my PC because an old friend actually like their boyfriend is the type that renews their PC every 3 years because that's their hobby. And I ended up getting like a huge discount on this PC, which I got very lucky on. It's old now though. This PC is like 6, 7 years old now, but it still runs fairly well. I invested in some good virus protection, so at the very least, it still runs decent, even if it is old. You're killing slimes for 15 hours, so that in the end they don't. Yeah, much. That's how it is in every country. Although I did hear in the country of nature, they actually do know about like your sibling. They actually they actually do have info for your sibling for once. So like you're gonna have to go through like 3 main stories before you finally get info on your sibling, and it's not even I like the nature god knows a little bit, but the ones that actually know a whole lot I seem to be the fairies of the forest. But hey, it's fun and the stories are great. The stories are great. Like from what little I've seen of the other countries, of the other stories. I gotta voy a que más don't burn the forest. The nature god is the only helpful one. It's the only helpful one. Don't burn the forest. Por favor, que no quemes los bosques. So we know what that Kendry Makai is up to now.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
A secret text that needs a cipher, perhaps?
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it.
Está bien, no quemo nada. Oh, good. It's good that you don't. Why are you gonna pee on the floor? Why are you gonna make a pee statement? Is it a pee statement? But you're not a dog. Only doggies make pee statements. Oh, good. Oh, God. At the very least, make sure I'm not there when you do your pee statement. Oh my god. You're very feral. You know that, Al? You're a very feral person. I don't want to see a grown person pee on the floor. What do you mean, why? I don't want to see another person pee on the floor.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What is the Fenya Comrade skill?
Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
Why get them involved anyway? The weird ones are. Elle says the weird ones are going to be the ones who stare. You're not wrong on that. It'd be highly weird if someone stares you while you do that. That I would avoid those people, the ones that stare. I highly recommend avoiding those people.
something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chain the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do.
He wants to be the
Saving
mysterious
humanity is a
hero.
noble reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey, stop ignoring Paimon!
You know what? He gives off Chunibyo vibes. If you don't know what a Chunibyo is, it's pretty much there's like an English name for it called eighth grade syndrome. You know, where like around the age you are at in eighth grade, you start believing that, oh, I'm actually a princess from another nation. Oh, I actually have powers that are too great for people to know about. Like a lot of people go through that phase, and there's actually an anime called Chunibyo. So if you're curious on like what I mean by that, I recommend watching the anime. He gives off a little bit of a Chunibyo vibe. Wait, I'm supposed to be Lumine. Okay. Right now, my dog is trying to. I feel like a ninja every time we go through these. Oh, oh hey! Here's a missing poster. Looking for missing young male. Has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information, please tell us. So after like every time you help them out, if all you get is a missing poster put up for the nations that don't know anything about your brother or sister. I don't know whether to feel offended or flattered because I didn't understand. It's okay, Elle. It's okay. I'm just going to say yes. Okay. I feel like this is gonna end up becoming a clip, like a highlight. Up here. Oh, wrong way. Oh, here we are. Oh, there's a little alleyway here. I People do deals here, I swear. People do secret deals in this alleyway. Hello.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Shinju?
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Oh, don't worry. I'll definitely make it a highlight. I'll edit it too. Again?
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
I feel like his.
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated.
I feel like it's just chicken scratch, only he can read.
Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Wait, what?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Paimon, you got your food.
They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course, we treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Paimon gets her food. You know, it'd be nice if they let us freely visit.
Paimon thought we'd get kicked out or turned away at the door.
It'd be nice if they let us freely visit areas from cutscenes you don't normally get to visit. Like, come on. Like, I just want to study all the models. It's not that bad, I swear.
Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth.
Ooh.
Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky
Oh,
situation.
they are powerful. And they're doing the whole an eye for an eye, a tooth for their tooth type of thing. I like that.
Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter.
Okay.
First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective
Oh no, we had to bargain, don't we?
There's also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Your cousin scared you. She started hitting the stairs because her soccer team won. Yeah, that happens sometimes over here. Pero así bien fuerte. Very hard, huh? Must have spooked you a lot. The Fenrir comes is certainly generous with his resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Okay, excuse me for a moment while I get B footage of all this so I can look at it for reference later. Cause I'm definitely gonna get a chance to come back here. So I need all the reference I can get.
Enjoy your meal.
Okay, that's enough. See, I can't even get back. Wait, I can't! Still the expensive spoons. If this was real life, there's a chance my family would have. Cause fancy spoons, man. They last a long time. I I couldn't go before! Are you kidding me? Well, that's a huge relief then. I get to come in here and look at all the stuff for reference. Okay, I have to go to the vendors and buy. This is the lowest I can go. Oh god, I don't. Oh, by the way, Genshin is full of so many mini games, like outside of the event. It's fun.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment.
Oh,
Please try again next time.
are you out of core lapis too?
Oh, I thought you were were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Does we'll take it all still count as retail?
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly, no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Don't get the wrong idea. This is a one-time thing, sir. I believe these documents should be in order. Oh, so it's you. Well, you seen what happened to me. Yes, it gives us quite some time. Well, the city might be a mess for a while long, but order was restored very quickly. The Leo teaches something. You go too fast, sir. I cannot catch up with you. But whether it was to stabilize the situation or otherwise, the Ministry of Civil Affairs has released a whole slew of new bulletins and regulations. I wish to continue doing business here, so I've been out and about these past few days, trudging my way through a deluge of paperwork, administrative procedures, and submitting all the applications that the regulations require. But Clerk Zhao said I also need to apply for a new business permit and told me to stay tuned for any more announcements. I've been running around for several days now. There are a few procedures I've yet to finish, but I really don't have any energy left to spare. Check the bulletins. Traveler, could you please help me check the bulletin board, see if there is any news on... Not another mission! I need to do the main stuff first! Okay. Oh, down here. Okay. The flower man sells it? The flower man? Hey, Bolai! Nice to see you again.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
Illegal? Illegal? I'll take all your core lapis.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you
I knew it.
you can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately.
I knew it!
Best you give me an actual number.
Damn.
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
It's for the Heya. Wait, Heya Kamake only ever does legal business.
What are you saying? Of course my business is all above board. Feiyun Commerce Guild, you say? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
If the flowers are a block away... Wait, Al says if the flowers are a block away and on top of that he attends to him, why doesn't he get them? What do you mean? You mean the bad guy? Or oh, the big company that told us to do this. Well, it says that there's a whole lot more buyers than the three we're going to, so they probably have a couple people doing the exact same thing for different buyers that are not who we're going to. Also, we're the main protagonist. We have to do tasks all the time because that's the game. Also, this guy, he's like the mafia boss. It's like he has a flower shop as a cover up. I swear. Eh. I can't go up. If we're talking about the kid with the dark blue hair, the one that reads a lot, he's making us do his task for him because, well, he's a Chunibyo. The worst Chunibyo is, I think it was Fischl. Fischl's the one that's the most Chunibyo, but... She does it too? The lantern?
Hi, anything I can do for you?
Take all your core lapis.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
Then let the Fanyo Commerce Guild take it off your hands. One thing you learn from Genshin is if you have strong backers, make sure to mention them in deals.
Oh, for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Pero bueno, esa fala. Pero bueno, esa falda roja nueva no se va a comprar sola. Falda roja nueva. Sorry, I don't understand this one. I'm writing down falda so I can look it up in a dictionary later.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I have to buy Chasm. Teleport. I've never been to Jet, but well, that new red skirt is not going to buy itself. Wait, do you mean red skirt for who? I've never been to the Chasm before, so. So let's see if we're able to actually my PJ in Fallout. Let's see if it will actually let us go in because I never done the chasm. The chasm. Oh, he might be outside. Oh. Hello. You sell?
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor.
The puedes matar gente? You mean kill people? I mean, on some of the action scenes, like some people end up dying, but for the most part, you cannot kill the NPCs. You leave the NPCs alone, mister. Or miss. You leave them alone. I'm gonna start calling you guys travelers in chat. I'm gonna start calling chat travelers. It's a lot easier. Or Anons. Travelers or Anons. Hehe. Finally, I thought you might come. I hear the Feya Commerce Guild has been buying all of the core lapis.
As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
7 million mora?
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
It's poor form just to raise the price without good grounds.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price.
So the option of killing players is very basic. PvP is basic, but the option of killing NPCs is not. Um, Amamosito el way. I'm writing that down. I'm learning new words. Wait, you know what? I have a camera translation thing. Hold on. Hold on. I get to test out the camera translation. Come on. Come on. There is no translation for Mamacito. There is no translation. I have to ask my mother later what Mamacito. Mamoncito. Mamoncito. Oh god, if I get in trouble, I know who to blame. I know who you are, El. Not really, not in real life, but I know who you are. Even if it's a ridiculous price.
When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Well, maybe you should think twice before fronting the Penguin Commercial Guild.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
Cause it's not our money, it's their money. That's why we're frugal.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go.
Yeah.
If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls.
We'll see if it has a translation or not. My mom's become pretty good at translating untranslatable stuff by giving similar meanings in English.
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts?
And the mark.
5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
And what about the market price?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on!
Alright, let's go find the missing carts. Ooh. Eh? This is one of the carts?
Paimon C. Yep, that's it.
Oh. This doesn't have it. This doesn't have. Oh, here's another one.
Oh, yeah! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayun Commerce Guild to collect it later.
Okay. Ah, these guys. Clee! Come in!
Jumpy dumpy go!
Another one down! Oh, down here.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here!
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here!
Quick, make a note of the location.
Quick, make note of the location! I kind of want to see if I can mimic Paimon's voice, although it'll take a lot of practice. Queen, come in, Orphan!
Useless. Evil conquering. Here.
Come on.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. Definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Hmm.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
Nice work back there, Paimon.
We make a great team, don't we?
Yes! Okay. Oh, L, another popular headcanon that people have is people think Paimon might be the god that separated the siblings. I think it's a pretty cool headcanon. Although I think that if by chance Paimon actually is the god, the current Paimon has no idea about it, like doesn't have any memories and stuff. Well, at least that's my personal headcanon. It's not been proven though. It's not been proven. They just pointed out some like designs on her is similar to the god that separated the siblings. But there's nothing story wise that shows that she's like actually it. Well, maybe there is, but I haven't figured it out yet, and I haven't seen any videos talk about it yet. O sea que solo es un humara. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Changma Ninth's place.
Yeah. All the way up here. Woo! Honestly, I try to avoid any spoilers and stuff because I haven't caught up. Any spoilers or headcanons that pop up because I haven't caught up to the to where we are currently in the story. But once I do, I'm like gonna pretty much absorb everything. Like I'm gonna like go on a deep dive on all the lore and stuff. You just need to know why Paimon would do it. Yeah, nobody knows why. Nobody really knows why. They're like I think it said at the beginning the two siblings were running away from something, or maybe so. Like from what I know of the siblings, what I know from the siblings is that they are world travelers. They travel all around together. But I also think I heard somewhere that something about this. I heard that they were running away from something as well. But that's not like that's not something I confirmed or not. Whether it's like true. Also, Paimon's a girl. I think you can still smack her. But still, I truly think that even Paimon was a god. I don't think that she knows that she is. Like either this is like a Paimon in the past or maybe she's related to the god, or maybe she is the god but younger. But either way, I don't think Paimon truly knows or remembers the siblings. I think she's genuinely trying to help the sibling you pick now.
Now I can get back everything I lost. Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Not only that, but we like to purchase your core lapis.
Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
Yes.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you are safe selling to us.
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finish at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Oh, so another thing throughout the entire Genshin storyboard, you're helping a lot of NPCs. So it's pretty much you're still a good guy. Let's go underneath it. Yeah, you didn't get me this time. I knew it. The thunder almost got me. Okay, so oh yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah. So you pretty much get to be like a local hero at every nation you go to. It's pretty fun. Ooh. Bing! Hello.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the
I
Shattered
knew it.
Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd and Ominous Sword, Mir and Wei Yang.
Elle says, quoting Patrick Starr, that is to say that we have taken over what we thought we believed and made us believe what we believed, that the thoughts we have had are thoughts that we think we believed. More or less, yes.
The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
Let me look over it again. Pretty much, we end up believing what we believing, and the more we believe in it, the more we think it is true. At least that's how I think the saying is translated to. Not word for word, but in general, in the general sense. You saw how everything would play out.
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on?
Oh, it's okay. I pat your head.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
I pat Paimon. I like Paimon. Also, it's not confirmed whether she is the god or not. She just has similarities in her outfit design.
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Beat him up!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree.
Mm-hmm.
Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
You sound like you're ordering your master around.
La la la. Jumpy Dumpty go!
Hello. Get back here.
I'll protect us.
You're open! Lament! Here!
Oh, you're still around.
Let the show be.
Useless! Boring! Leaving so soon! No escape!
Fine boom! Hi-ya!
No escape!
Gene, they're picking on me! I'll protect us.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here!
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent! Finish them off! The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
On purpose? What do you mean?
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
I did not see that coming, actually.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I
Ow.
make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
You don't know if it's on purpose, but the game is not heard. You just realized that. What do you mean the game isn't heard? Genshin Impact is a pretty popular game, actually. It was heavily advertised the first 2 years it existed. So on this third year, they don't need to advertise it much, even though they still pop up in ads, but they don't like heavily announce it anymore since its popularity is pretty high. Last I remember, their revenue in total, like how much money they earned last year, was what was it? No, the amount they invested in a video game, aka Genshin Impact itself. The amount they invested in Genshin Impact was 5 million last year. Oh, Genshin has no sound. Genshin has no sound? Really? What? No. Wait, are you saying that the sound is low? Or that it has no sound at all? No sound? What the? Ah. Welcome everybody to my scuffed streams. It's scuff all day, every day. Oh my god, I thought the sound was...
Since you asked
No,
the 9th for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
Wait, is it... I added a gain to it, and it shows that the audio is playing. I'll just finish this quest and then call it a day for the stream. Oh my god. You know what? I'm taking off this filter. That might be it. Let me know if you actually hear anything now. What?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Okay, now that I took off the game filter, it doesn't show anything at all.
Fine.
Okay, I put
Have
it
your
on
way.
now.
I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
You don't have to offend him to his face.
Massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation.
This audio is that bad. Holy, I put the gain at like 50%. Holy, oh my goodness. On the bright side, when it comes to highlights, I'm able to adjust the volume and even it out. So, like, you should be able to hear it. But, oh my god. You know what? I'm adding a second filter. Okay. It's now like, no, it's not at... Now it's at 50. Oh god. I hope this doesn't, like... I hope this doesn't, you know... Oh god. I hope it just doesn't mess everything up.
You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off!
What?
Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly,
Oh, God.
you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Alright, Elle, how's the audio now? What kind of book did you say you read this in?
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much
Elsa.
obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Elle says he doesn't know if he prefers to listen or not listen to Paimon. But Paimon's just a cute little companion fairy. She's there to help us. She's so cute and adorable. What's not to like about her? Also, don't you remember her voice when you played it? Or was it like a long time ago when you played Genshin? Wait, you're making us run errands again?
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude.
Oh.
The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Oh.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us Xingyu was the fan here? Elle says, didn't remember his voice, plus played it with the audio in Japanese. Wait, is Paimon's voice in Japanese the male voice? Because Paimon's a girl. Definitely a girl. What?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Cayuga. Huh. By the way, if you love lore and plots and stuff, then you'll definitely enjoy Genshin. Because their stories are long, but it's like a lot of good stories though. I hear the Nature Country story is one of the best when it comes to drama and such. Hello.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm
Ooh.
positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
We're not gonna take the credit. Actually, that wasn't us.
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition.
Elle says, maybe if you get a video of lore on YouTube, you'll look at it, as well as the lore of Fallout Warhammer 40k. Well, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that talk about Genshin lore. There's also videos that only show cutscenes without commentary. So if you want to look at like the main storyline without all these side quests, you can just treat it as a regular movie. And also, there's like different stories that people who like deep dive into all the lore, like into all the weapons lore and all the book lores and all that, and they pretty much do video essays talking about the lore, and it's very fascinating. Well, I try my best not to look at those yet, because again, I want to stay spoiler free when I look at the main story. And surprisingly enough, I have managed to stay majority spoiler free. I'm actually very surprised on how different the personalities of the characters are compared to, like, you know, fandom made comics and such.
To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
He's better than you give him credit for, you know.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
Oh, I actually almost forgotten about that.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Strange bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Alright. It took an hour and a half to finish the quest. That's the usual amount it takes to do all the side quests. Damn la plata raton. What? Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it that. Let's go to somewhere where people don't talk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day for this quest. I mean, this stream. It's been an hour and a half now, and well, there we go. It's been an hour and a half, and I'm starting to feel pretty tired now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I hope you guys have a lovely day, morning, night, whatever time it is for you. And yeah, hope you guys join me for the next one, and have a lovely day.